It is 7:33 on Saturday, January 11th. I'm going to keep this short. I've been coding for the past 3 hours, trying to figure out some things working, and I've kind of given up a little bit. I knocked over my water bottle. As I said before, the previous... this is not going to be a devlog. This is just me kind of venting. But in the devlog 1, I said that I want to use MonoGame. I was hesitant about using Unity because I know the moral qualms that I have with it, and I was going to try out Godot. MonoGame frustrated me to no end because its extension with the MonoGame graphics builder does not work on Mac, and I cannot figure out a way for it to work on Mac. So I have decided to move away from MonoGame. I was able to build an input manager, some movement and some stuff, but when I tried to start using sprites and a bunch of other things, it just did not work. And so I decided to move away from it, even though I enjoy the idea of MonoGame and learning and coding from that because it's all coming from me. I guess I can still do that with other things. And then I was like opening Godot and trying to go through it, and it's just like, I am such a beginner when it comes to C# and the game design sphere that I'm going to need the most help I could get. And with how much I've struggled just with figuring out MonoGame, and because of that community being so entirely just small, because pretty much the game, there's not many popular games that have been made with it. There are a few very extremely popular games, but it's just the community is small enough that it's very hard for me to get some guides and help, especially because I'm not using Windows. If I was using Windows, I think this would be infinitely easier because of I wouldn't have to download the .NET or use Rosetta or whatever. And it was just very frustrating because I'm using Mac OS because I have a Windows PC, but I don't like doing work just in my room. I want to be able to move with it. So since I got a new laptop, I was like, all right, I'll just download everything on here. And I prefer the OS of a laptop from Mac, and it's just very good, I guess. So that's what I'm using, and MonoGame was giving me some very terrible things just because it's not migrated as well as... Well, it's built for Windows. It's not built for Mac, and I had to do some bunch of things, and it wasn't working. And so I've decided to step away from MonoGame, which is really annoying because I really enjoy that coding apparatus, but I just need to do it in Windows. And Godot's great, but I realized I need the information available like Unity has. And yeah, and it's really annoying for me because I know I said I don't want to do Unity because I dislike how they were going with the pricing schemes, but I can't do anything about it now. It's just kind of what it is. I'm very frustrated by it, and it's just really, really annoying to me because I thought I spent so much trying to figure out to get this work, but MonoGame was just not working. It actually crashed last year and refused to work on Windows too, so maybe this is actually a good idea that I'm stepping away from MonoGame. And I tried looking at Godot for a bit, and it just was not feeling well, so going with Unity. And yeah, I'm just frustrated today. I'm going to go have dinner, and then I'm going to go do some homework on GIS, and then play Minecraft for the rest of the day, because I do not want to really think about anything else. It's like, I don't know, it's just, I think learning, it would be the best to use Unity, and so that's just what it is. I'm annoyed by that. I'm very, very annoyed by that. As you can see, I'm a little distracted because I actually have Unity up, and it just finished downloading and everything, and hopefully this will be fine and work with... I know because Unity is such a bigger thing that I'm very confident with working with Mac OS. This is the one downfall of having a Mac laptop, is because the Mac OS doesn't really... Things are built for Windows. Most things are built for Windows. yeah, I don't know. I'm frustrated. Maybe getting something to eat and then doing some homework that I find vastly more interesting than troubleshooting a program that I don't even really know and nobody really knows a lot about because it's such a small community will work better. So, yeah, I'm just going to go eat.